First off, God is good. Let's get into this message. We dropped our daughter off today, first day back to school, registered and everything. And sometimes you don't know until you know. Like, I went, and the whole time I was good, leading up to the day of dropping her off. And we drove there. We drove in silence. I prayed over her. And we didn't have the music on. We was just kind of like just taking it in. And every now and then I look in the back to see how she was feeling, how she was looking, and she's just excited and ready. So when we made it there, long old line and all that stuff, and we got through it, parked, had all the school supplies that her teacher asked for, and we dropped it to the classroom. We walked into the classroom. We took pictures. She's such a good sport. A whole different daughter compared to 3 and 4-year-old daughter Anaya. So we made it to the class, and I noticed like all the kids were sitting on the side of the classroom waiting for school to start and all the other kids to come in. And when they told her, I was watching the directions of how they were like telling her like, okay, go sit down and put your lunch kit up and do this and do all that. And she was following all the directions. And I was like, wow, like my whole daughter is going to school. And I see parents all the time. They post it, they take the pictures, they say it's so sad, they're watching their baby go off and stuff like that. And she's been around us all of her life to 5. She went off. We did school for a little bit, like a little elementary type, like a preschool type thing, daycare kind of feel, but it was still like the school environment kind of feel. So she got a feel of it, but that was like different. When I dropped her off there, she was being 2 and 3, and it's like one of them times where you be like, yeah, we need a break from you. Go ahead, go. Let these go amongst other kids, and you need that separation from us. But this time it was different. Like when I went and I dropped off, Mom was good. At least that's what she put on to be. But when I dropped her off and I seen her sit there and she looked at me with those big old eyes, I was like, them big beautiful eyes, I just felt something trickling and something like vibrating, and it was just so like the emotion was just so like I couldn't have planned it. It was crazy. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I thought I was gonna be good. And then my eyes started getting watery, and I was like, wow, I just had to get out of that thing. So I walked off, and I looked back, and she just staring at me, and I just walked off. Even talking about it, and I watch people get on here all the time talking about how emotional they get, and they don't want to cry on camera and all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, but man, just talking about it, just watching her, and I couldn't take it. I had to walk off. And then I went through the hallway. I went outside. I ended up all the way outside. And then we had to go back to get her ID card. So we went back. And I was like, no, I can't go. I can't see it. I don't want to disturb her what she got going on, And then when I was like, let me go still. So I go and I see her in the act. And she was in her classroom sitting down. I'll probably plug that. And she showed me that she got this, like, Daddy, I got this, like, you're okay, like, but the way she looked at me, it was like this comforting thing, like, Dad, I know, I see the emotions, you're gonna be okay, I got this, I'm a big girl. And even still talking about it is like, I feel my eyes getting watery talking about it. But the main reason me sharing this message is just that you don't know until you know. I would have never thought that would happen to me, and I don't know. Although I'm a father, I'm real macho. I feel like I don't always have the emotions and the lovey-dovey, soft part of me. But my girls make me soft, and it's okay to show those emotions. I guess that's why I'm sharing it, because a lot of times we in this world as men, they always like suck it up, and you gotta be tough, and you gotta be strong, and you can't show emotion as weakness. It's not weakness. It's showing that the Lord is working on you, and He's doing something great inside of you. And no one knows what emotion is going to be triggered by a situation. And a situation like that was just so beautiful. But at the same time, it's like I was in disbelief, because I was like, how am I getting like this? Like, I was ready for her to go to school. I thought she was ready too. So I was thinking like she was probably going to kick and fuss. There was some other kids, they were crying, and their mom had to come and comfort them, and they had to have the teachers walk them through the hallway. But not her. She was ready, and I didn't believe she was gonna be really ready like that. So when she showed me that she was ready, and I just looked at it like I'm leaving her behind, I felt like, man, I felt like a part of my heart was pulled out. And yeah, I didn't share this with mom because I don't think she understand. It's weird. It's different for me to get emotional like that. And when the Lord is working in you, like stuff like this starts to happen because it's almost like you letting go of the old you, and and He's revealing to you that softer side, that emotional side, that empathy, that joy, almost like that childlike emotion that you have in you, but we hid it because we feel like we're in this world now, and we got to be tough, and we got to be strong, and we can't show our feelings. And it's like showing your hand, and if you show your hand, somebody will take advantage of you. And it's sad that we live in a world like that at times, but I don't know if I felt it. And then I showed up, and she was coloring and doing her thing, and then I waved. I was recording her, and she looks back and she see me, and she lit up. And the mom was like, oh, I was trying to get her to do a video, and she was just kind of like, and then you come, and she's just through the roof. And what gets me, and how God is so good, and how our kids are wired to, like, connected to us, is like, although you discipline them, although you have to put them in timeout, and you're always on there telling them don't do this and don't do that, and you have this high expectation for them, which I know to be like kind, and I know to be like have grace, because she's only 5, and I know that, but she is so smart that I know where she's at mentally in certain things and how she could accomplish certain things. So I kind of like have that expectancy for her, but you have that grace because they mess up. We mess up. We're adults as well. Like we're not perfect people. I don't expect that from her. But when she went in there and she lit up like that, it's like after, I always got to be the one to be the show up, and they get it straight, and everybody get everything together, and it's like daddy don't play. But when we do, man, I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going with that. It's just, I was just in disbelief that a love like that, although you have to be the less fun one, because we run around the house and we play, and I'm the silly one and all that, and then I gotta be the stern one, and they still love you through that. God is so good. But I'm blessed to be able to experience something like that. And we just went and picked up some stuff, like, because I'm like, what do my girl need? She got to be prepared, because today we were a little running. We had to put chips in sandwich bags, and not saying that's bad, but we weren't prepared. Like, I thought I was prepared, but we weren't as prepared. So we're gonna have the fruit cups, and she's gonna have a bag of chips, and her snacks, and her juice box, and all that stuff. She's gonna be prepared for tomorrow, So we went and we did that. That was on top of my radar. Like, I had to go do that, and we got her pass so we could pick her up. And I'm supposed to be volunteering today at the food bank, but I might miss the day because this is my girl's first day of being picked up, so I don't want to miss that. And it seemed like every time it comes to volunteering at the food bank, I have to put it off. But I believe the Lord He's understanding with me doing that. Like, this is my girl's first day at school. Of course, Daddy got to be there to pick her up. She's going to be excited to tell me her day and all that. So as I'm telling you this video, I thought I was going to go, but I may go for a little bit. But right around the time to go pick up my girl, I'm going to be home so I could come and get her, pick up the whole family, and we all go pick her up. And that'll be amazing. She'll love that. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that little bit of light for someone out there. Love y'all. Take care of yourself. Till next message. Peace.